started with Dusty. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Edwin and Garrett have the microphones. We'll start with Steve. Dusty, 4 rows back on your right.
Dusty, that 8th inning was pretty interesting. Just curious about the decision to pinch hit Singleton there for Jeremy, who's been pinch hit for now in 2 consecutive games.
Well, I mean, against Leclerc, the OPS is 100 points higher for a lefty versus a righty, and he's been tough on Jeremy, and throwing all those sliders and all speed pitches. So I thought our best chance was to pinch hit Singleton.
And we'll go to Christy on your right, Dusty.
You guys had several opportunities to break through, and you weren't able to do it. How disappointing is it to be able to get the men on but not be able to bring them home?
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing. I mean, the name of the game is opportunities, and then after that, you hope that you come through. And, that was, that 8th inning when we had action. And, we had, especially with Doobie up there, this guy's been coming through all year long, and he's going to make contact. And like I said, some days you just don't get it done.
We'll stay in that same row.
Who will start tomorrow?
Javi.
And did you feel like you kind of let Evaldi settle in after the first inning? Did you feel like you maybe had him on the ropes?
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't let him. He settled in. And, like most good pitchers, if you don't get them early and let them get into the middle innings, then they will settle in. And, we did have him on the ropes. And, it was big on Bruce sending back out there in the 7th versus going, to his bullpen. And, that was a big inning right there at the 6th and 7th because his pitch count was getting up. And, like I said, I mean, they just beat us tonight. They're I think 7 out of their 9 runs scored were on homers. And so you really got to keep them in the ballpark, and you got to keep them out of that big inning, like their 9th was. I mean, they're very capable of having a big inning, but the more you can stop that and limit the innings to low run scoring innings, the better chance you have to win.
3rd row on your left, Dusty.
Dusty, did John's previous at bat in Arlington against Leclerc factor into going into him pitching tonight?
No, not really. That was something. That was a situation where had Doobie, gotten an at bat, we'd have probably let. If he'd gotten a hit, we'd have probably let Pena hit. To keep his defense in there. But that was a situation where I thought that was our best chance.
Go up front with Kim and then Buster.
Hey, Dusty, what did you think about Framber's stuff tonight? Up here.
Oh, okay. Well, his stuff was good. He made 2 mistakes. He made a mistake on a up and away fastball that was supposed to be sinking down for the home run to right. And then the second one was, the ballpark got him. It was a changeup that was up, and he hit it to the smallest part of the ballpark. But, other than that, he threw the ball well tonight.
Got 2 more. Buster, far in the back for Dusty.
Yep. Dusty, did Abreu's situation have any impact on your decisions tonight? And with his appeal being heard tomorrow potentially, how big of a blow could that potentially be if he's not in your bullpen?
Yeah, that could be a huge blow. I thought about using him, 2 innings today, had the decision been made. But you'd hate to, have the, the fine and the suspension go past tomorrow, and then I wouldn't have had Abreu tomorrow, had he gone 2 innings. So, you wish you had a decision. You wish you had some final decision, about his status. So, we took a shot there. Hopefully, some of this will be postponed, and we'll have him tomorrow as well.
We'll finish up in the 3rd row in the middle here.
Hey, Dusty. Javier kind of turned his season around in September. He's been strong in October. Why do you think that is?
Well, I mean, he's in great shape. He trains a lot. The guy has a very slow heartbeat, and he's been a big game pitcher for us. Why you turn it around, why you have bad streaks, or why you have good streaks, sometimes there's no explanation. Sometimes you just get in the groove, and then, you find your rhythm, you find your timing, and I think that's most of it.
We'll start with Christy to your right, guys.
Cristian, what do you think about the opportunity to be able to pitch tomorrow with a chance to send your team to the World Series?
¿Qué tú crees de la oportunidad de pichar mañana, de tener la oportunidad de ayudar a llevar a tu equipo a la Serie Mundial?
Nada, como siempre, mantenerme positivo y sobre todo encomendar todo en la mano de Papá Dios, que sea su gloria y su voluntad.
You know, stay positive and, you know, put God first, and whatever happens, ride with it.
Third row on your left, guys.
Cristian, what do you remember about this lineup the first time you saw them in Arlington, and what were their strengths or weaknesses when you went and faced them in Game 3?
¿Qué tú aprendiste del line-up de ellos la primera vez que tú te enfrentaste a ellos allá en Dallas? ¿Y qué tú crees que son las fortalezas y las debilidades de ellos?
Nada, mi mente es mantenerme positivo y salir a competir.
You know, his thought process is to stay positive and go out and just compete.
Go to the third row in the middle here.
Hi, Cristian. Dusty and teammates have talked about your slow heartbeat out there, your calm on the mound. Why is that? Why are you like that?
Que él dice que hay compañeros tuyos y Dusty que hablan del temperamento tuyo allá afuera, que es un temperamento calmado, que ¿por qué tú crees que eso?
Bueno, yo digo que eso yo lo heredé de mi abuelo es así mismo igual que yo, ¿sabes? Súpermente pasivo.
He said he got that from his grandfather. His grandfather was really passive guy, and he got that from him. Yeah.
Other questions for Cristian? I'll take a couple more.
You've pitched in big games before. Does a Game 7 feel any different?
Que tú has pichado un juego grande anteriormente, que si este juego 7 se siente diferente.
No, nada diferente. El mismo juego, el mismo béisbol, son las mismas personas, simplemente salir a competir.
Not really. It's just the same game. You know, same people. You just got to go out there and compete. Nothing different.
Go to the third row in the middle here.
You have that kind of famous rising fastball. Did you struggle with that at all during the year, and do you feel like that's close or at your peak form now?
Que tú tienes la peculiaridad en la recta de tener que suba que si tú crees que en el principio del año tú tuviste un poco de problema y que si crees que ahora mismo ya eso está en la forma donde debe de estar con tu recta.
Sí, pienso que ya todo está en su perfección, gracias a Dios.
Yeah, he feels like everything feels perfect right now.